Yeah, this is your girl Rose, and as you can see on my screen, I have justice for Maya in the state of Kentucky, right here in the United States that majority of all of us live in. I mean, they clearly buying every state continent it is out there. So even if you're not in United States, you're getting treated just as badly. So as you see, I have done watched this video up to 6 minutes and some, and it have my heart pouring for this mother who recently went through this trauma situation. This I cannot even put this in any type of category. It's just so heartbreaking, and I know it's multiple cases and situations that different people have been through, but that just still shows you right now today and so far, if we do not come together as one, no matter what color you is, we don't come together as one, you guys, they will continue to do this to you, to him, to her, to so many people, you guys. It says here, CPS took my daughter alive and gave her back dead. CPS, you guys. Like, we cannot trust nobody, no one. Let me just
Got you. I'm
get
gonna make
into
sure
this.
you rest peacefully as long as I live. Chest aching, pound. I don't know how to feel. Like I won't wish this pain on nobody. And it's fucked up that a lot of people that wish they don't. My baby.
My heart goes out to you, my girl.
I'm waiting on people to come in because I need to tell my story. Like I'm nervous. I ain't never been on live before. Like you're gonna be nervous. Like this. You talking about like this your baby. Like I don't know what to feel. Like like right now, I really don't know what to feel. Like my body's shaking. I didn't expect this to happen to me. Like, and I promised to God, like, I don't wish this pain on no other parent. Like, I don't wish this pain on no other parent. I didn't ask for none of this. She didn't ask for none of this.
I'm gonna try my best not to cry.
I thought me taking my baby to the emergency room because she was sick was helping her. Whole time, it was fine to take my baby. It didn't help. Like, they took my baby away from me. They promised me that she would be back in my arms. She was supposed to be back in my arms July 17th. Like, I don't know. Like, that's my firstborn. When I had my child, I didn't expect her to come out with all these medical complications. Like, I got pregnant with her at 18 years old. I was a senior in high school.
You never know how.
Like, it took a toll on me. Like, I'm nervous. I'm just so nervous. Like, when I had Demiyah, my life changed. I used to call her my blessing every day. I sit down and talk to my baby when I had nobody else to talk to. And me moving to Kentucky was the worst mistake of my life. I didn't expect this to happen. I did not expect this to happen. I didn't expect one day to wake up and my daughter would not be in my arms anymore. I didn't see my daughter. I did not see my daughter.
I swear, I'm gonna do so much research.
Since May 15th. My birthday is May 14th. In my last visit, I promised Demiyah that I was gonna get her back and she was gonna be happy again because she did deserve this.
She did.
But it happened. Like, my nightmare began September 22nd. That's when I rushed her to the emergency room. Because the day before, I took her to a pediatrician because she wasn't looking too good to me. Like, I know my child. I look at my child and I could tell when she's sick. My baby was nonverbal, but mommy understood her. Like, I understood everything. I don't care what it was. Like, I knew what was wrong with her. But I knew something wasn't right with my baby. Like, she wasn't herself. She didn't get out the bed. I had to go get her. Like, I had to make Maya get, like, come on, Maya, let's get up. She wouldn't get up. So I knew, like, she wasn't feeling good. So I took her to her pediatrician what was that, September 21st. And he told me, like, she doesn't look bad. She looks, everything is fine. She's going, she probably has a little cold. She'll get over it. I said, no, this got to be more than a cold because my baby's not breathing right. She ain't breathing right and she ain't looking right. He said, well, if you feel that way, take her to the emergency room. Took her to the emergency room. They made it seem like it was my fault. They looked at her. They're like, what's wrong? I'm like, well, my baby she's sick. She's not herself. How do you know? How could you let your child get this sick? You know your child could have died. And whoa, like, when I came to the emergency room, like, I didn't know what was wrong with Demiyah. I just really did not know until, like, a couple days passed. They ran tests on her, and they told me, like, she had heart failure. That broke my heart. That broke my heart because my baby's 6 years old. She's 6 years old. She's the sweetest baby you could have ever met. Like, anybody that meets Demiyah falls in love with Demiyah. Like, Demiyah was everything to me. Like, she was everything to me. Like, my world revolved around Demiyah. There was times I had to sit in the hospital. I sat in the hospital for a month straight. My daughter was in a coma for 2 weeks. This was when she was first born. In a coma for 2 weeks. I ain't washed my ass. And I don't know how long. I said with my baby, I wouldn't leave for nothing in the world. Like, I did not leave. And I was young at that time, too. Like, everybody else my age had their kids that were out doing that. I was with my baby in the hospital every day. Like, every day. And for them to try to say it's my fault and